Good morning, everyone. Dr. Victoria Scorpio here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. Today is Friday, July 8th, and the moon is in Libra and shifts into Scorpio. Actually, it's in Scorpio. It shifts into Scorpio like, 1 o'clock in the morning, 1:15 a.m. here on the east coast of the U.S. Of course, the Scorpio moon is always a deeply emotional and sensitive moon, but it does tend to keep its feelings to itself, so we may feel maybe not willing to express the very deep feelings we're having today. The moon makes an opposition to Mars newly in Taurus, and a trine to Mercury newly in Cancer. This brings a flow of understanding, perhaps, information, a flow of energy where we can actually talk about our feelings if we choose to. So there's no actual problem with knowing what we feel right now. There's no confusion with that. We also have today a square between the sun, now in Cancer, and Chiron in Aries. It is a first quarter crisis in action square. The need to take action on the wounds, the wounded masculine perhaps, the toxic masculine perhaps, the wounds around identity and the rights to yourself and your own body autonomy. I saw a very interesting commercial about women now getting together and taking action for change. And it's very much reflected in this particular aspect today. So if you feel the need to take an action to maintain your own sense of identity, today might be the day to do that. Chiron is always a bit of a double-edged sword, but ultimately Chiron is here to heal that which has wounded us. And so it is a beautiful opportunity for healing. It's really early here this morning. I got up at like 4 in the morning and couldn't seem to get back. And as soon as the light came up and the birds started singing, I decided to come out here. It's a very strange time. Look at those beautiful clouds. The clouds have been absolutely gorgeous and glorious, magical. So this is where we stand, ready, willing, and longing to heal that which is wounded and broken so that we can come to terms with what's truly important to us and take steps to get there. As we look around the world, there's just too much pain and suffering, famine, war. It is, we are in quite the situation. And yet we could really change it by refocusing our efforts, our prodigious efforts, on that which we have the power to change. And so while we may not be able to change the overturning of Roe versus Wade by ourselves, we can certainly do it together. And while we may not be able to do anything about whether the DOJ goes after Donald Trump, we can work on balance and a sense of sort of control, or even not so much control, but an option to do something that will affect maybe a smaller sense of justice. Maybe you want to work in your local neighborhood. Maybe there's some sort of organization that you can join. We are much stronger together in order to bring a sense of justice in your own neighborhood. And maybe that's what this is all about, like what's fair and what's not fair, and a time to step up to make this world a more loving place. We're either going to do it ourselves or Mother Nature is going to kick us in the butt to get us there. She doesn't need us. We need her. So we need to start having a better relationship with this planet. You know, as women's rights are attacked, so are the rights of the earth. And when we realize that we are, in fact, daughters and sisters and sons of Mother Earth, and we start treating the mother with respect, I think things are going to get a lot better. We try to do it in our own little way here by just, letting her be her beautiful self, aiding and sheltering her critters. So we all do it in our own ways, right? Pretty quiet here in the morning, right? It's so nice. The hydrangeas are just bursting. I'll bring you over because it's not too noisy. Oh, by the way, my root canal was a success. I have no pain, of course. There's no nerve there to give me pain. But the dentist was very nice. He was an older guy, probably my age, but we'll just say he was an older guy. I'm not an older guy. I'm not even an older gal. But yeah, he was he was a very good dentist. So I'm grateful and thank you for all your support and your well wishes. I was a little bit afraid, but only because I had never had it done. The first time was always, it's like getting up in front of people and doing a speech. It's like all the worst things fly through your head until you're up there and you feel it and you're like, no, this wasn't so bad. So it wasn't so bad, but I had a good dentist, which I'm grateful for. All right, guys, have yourself a wonderful day. Please like and subscribe. Oh, Michael worked on his garden yesterday for a while. Let's take a look. Yeah, everybody's looking pretty happy. Yep, pretty happy. We have tomatoes already, which is cool. Oh, I see a tomato. Woot, woot. We're going to be canning tomatoes for a long time. That's good, though, because, that's the only really way. Grow your own, can them. All right, guys, have yourself a wonderful day. I'll see you again tomorrow. Much love, everyone. Namaste.